Though her artwork is evidence enough, Keri's determination and will to serve as an example goes further still. Working as an office assistant, Keri helps to prepare and print envelopes, ensuring the delivery of dozens of letters every day. She also practices another form of communication, one that borrows from her own device, allowing those around her to speak with her by following her eye movements and facial expressions. It is through these methods and the overwhelming enthusiasm and confidence of Keri that others can learn from her story. For people like Bill and his friend Anthony, the saying, "actions speak louder than words," is not merely a figure of speech. It's an opportunity to make an impact and a principle to live by every day. Bill and Anthony partnered together to do a service to those around them, making delicate, handcrafted cards for almost any occasion. Bill prepares the paper, applying the adhesive, and the rest he leaves to Anthony. The end result is something truly special. Together, Bill and Anthony have created dozens upon dozens of cards, each one of them serving as a simple reminder of Bill and Anthony's work to make a difference in someone's life.
What is the news here? You know?
Morning.
You have a good day, buddy. Alrighty, daddy.
Anthony is a truly astonishing individual. A man who, like the others, has overcome his disabilities with great wit, laughter, and a love for life. His accomplishments are numerous, and his positive nature and optimism make Anthony a profound example for all.
Hello, my name is Anthony. I have been working at Sam's Club since May 13, 2012. I love my new job here because all of the employees are very nice people and they treated me as their family. I am the greeter. I welcome customers to our store and ask the guests to see their membership and answer their questions to the best of my ability. I love any big challenges because completing a challenge makes me feel successful and shows people that I am just like them, but with a cool set of wheels. Also, it was a little hard for me. I never give up easy. I always find another way because I am intelligent. And please don't you give up your dream. It will come true. Example, my dream came true. Example, my dream is to go to school for I want to work people with disability. Because I have an awesome idea for them. I want to create special controller for them. I want to go back to school. I have an awesome idea, but I am not sure where to begin. My idea is to create or help create a special controller for people with a disability. The controller would be for people with a disability who are still struggling to play their video games. For example, I am a gamer, but I am still struggling when playing certain games because they require you to push many buttons all at once, which can be difficult to do with one good hand. I come up with sticky keys from my computer because it helps me with automatic lock.
The screen shows many of the commands and responses that are available to Anthony when he communicates. Anthony is so proficient with this system that he is able to carry on extensive conversations with ease. Next, Anthony shows us his room, identifying many of his interests and sources of motivation. With the help of his staff person and family members, Anthony has transcended his disabilities and become a prominent figure in his community. He's always prepared to offer help and never ashamed to root for the Steelers. And like Carrie, Anthony finds satisfaction in expressing his creative side through the arts.
My name is Louis Collier. I'm a staff person, Snowball, Pasadena Memorial Homes. I'm Anthony Lee Dixon's staff person.
My name is Anthony Dixon.
Okay. Well, Anthony and I, at this house, our activities is writing poetry. Anthony actually is just a natural, so it doesn't...
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Anthony is actually a natural, so it makes it very easy to work with him. And as an old expression goes, he's a quick study when it comes to this. If you tell him something about poetry, you give him 5 minutes and he can do it. He's very quick too, and he's very witty. I believe he can put spells on the opposite gender there. But he's very humorous. He likes doing his poetry, and he's very good at it. Yeah. So that's part of what we do here in the evenings, and that's not every day now because we have other things that we have to do. But I try to get it in at least on Thursday, but it can't happen every day. Now I want everyone to understand that what you're hearing from Mr. Dixon is actually his. I help him craft it at times, and how I do that is if he come up with a word, I look it up in a dictionary and I get him the thoracus, and I let him hear other meanings of the word. For example, when he did Cybergirl, he said that she made him more important than the world. So then we discussed what was bigger than the world, which he came up with universe. He used the word important, but I showed him in the thoracus that there was another word for importance. And you're going to hear this word that he chose.
Cybergirl. Cybergirl. When we began communicating across the cosmic galactic, every day and every night, your transcript message has the brilliant of the star luminous among themselves. Cybergirl, you have interconnected Venus and Mars, and Saturn visiting the Milky Way. Cybergirl, you have given me prominence in the universe among the extraterrestrial beings.
Well, I read to him, important and prominence is the same thing. The universe is bigger than the world, And then we talked about some of the things that was in the universe, which is Saturn. And surprisingly enough now, he knew the planets. He knew the planets. I just asked him to name the planets. I didn't name any planets for him. And surprisingly enough, he knew the planets. Of course, I did throw in, where are women from in and then of course he answered it, and he knew that, and he also knew where the guys were from, and so that's how he was able to come up with that. And so when you look at Mr. Dixon's work, you actually see him actually creating all of that with just some help and changing words. Now, this one about Kevin is about a friend of his that passed away. And his friend passed away, and this is what he wrote.
When I saw you in heaven, suddenly I saw God whispering in your ear. You have no pain anymore, because you had earned your wings.
Now that's all Mr. Dixon right there. That's all Mr. Dixon right there.
That's beautiful.
That's all Mr. Dixon right there. And that's, he had read something to me. I don't even remember what it was. But I just recognized the fact that he was just gifted in writing. And so that's where we were. We just been rolling on it ever since, right? Yeah.
Anthony's gifts in writing extend well beyond one particular style. Through the guidance and knowledge offered by Lewis, Anthony seeks to accomplish poetry in all its forms.
Yeah, now this one, we were sitting down at this table and we were talking about haikus. And it was snowing. And so after I finished telling him about haikus, I opened up the door and it was snowing. I said, okay, capture that picture in words. Go ahead, Anthony.
First day of winter, the sky has opened, snowflakes are falling.
That's capturing haiku. Now what I'm saying to you about Anthony, all that is him right there. Mr. Dixon has another one. I think what's happening was something kind of way. I'm not real sure about this economic independent one, but I think someone kind of had reference to his finance or money or something like that. And he asked me, could he write one about his job? And he actually said that he had economic independence. That was actually his line right there, that he had economic independence. So then we discussed how he had that economic independence. And you want to read that for them? Now, understanding and writing this, I got to ask him a series of questions until he can put it together. I asked him, how did he get this economic independence? And so then he went on to tell me about his job. And so he and I came up with this right here. But 90%, and I said this to people, up to 90% is Mr. Dixon working on his own. I just simply help him with the crafting. Go ahead, sir.
Economic independence. I have a job, I work, I don't shake no cup, 5 o'clock alarm, I'm up into the bathroom, shave and shower, 7 a.m. out the door, ready to do my hours, I'm a greeter at Sam's Club.
And Mr. Dixon wants people at large to know that he works. Yeah. At camp? Yeah, oh yeah. Whew, this guy. I go to camp to pick him up, and I said to him, how was it, Anthony? Did you read any poetry? He typed in, they were speechless. Speechless. Sometimes people just don't know. They don't know. They just think you're different. So basically I tell them we're all the same. There's a little difference in what we do and how we do it and how we express it. I want you to count the brilliance of this man, young man right here, and what he's able to capture, and he can do it in short order.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.